Harvey with another video. And this particular video, I want to talk about Steve Harvey apologize. So yeah, Steve Harvey pretty much apologized, and because back about February 14th, February 13th, it came out that Steve Harvey basically had a conversation with Monique talking about her situation being blackballed, and they had a heated discussion on TV, and in the midst of that heated discussion, him and Monique was going back and forth pretty much, and one of his statements, he said that he can't afford, pretty much, I forgot the word, but you know what I mean. He pretty much can't afford to have integrity, knowing he got people counting on him and things of that nature. Basically meaning like he got to tuck that to the side because, he don't want his empire to fall on the state of him actually giving out his actual opinion, his real life opinion of how he feel, about certain situations. So to me, this is, what I'm saying. To me, so he felt like, that he basically got to keep his mouth shut. And, and Monique was had a rebuttal basically saying like, this is before the money game, it's the integrity game. Because he also stated that, there's not the white man game, the black man game, it's the money game. But you came right behind you and you said, we black, we got to be careful how we say things. And that's a contradiction in its own right there. You understand? Because you just said it's not the black or white game, it's the money game. Right? So, Monique, basically saying like integrity's first. And I have to give it to Monique because she really stood her ground. And she's actually still standing her ground amongst all this because she still haven't get no job. Netflix is not, doing anything. And basically everybody turned their back on her, So, he basically apologized by saying, he spoke too fast and he got to learn to slow down when he arguing, because sometimes he tend to say things that he don't mean, but it just come out right then and there. And that's something I have to speak on because it doesn't make sense because, first of all, you've been a host for a long time. This is what you do. You write books. You're a host. You give people advice on how to deal with life, how to deal with relationships and things of that nature. So how, when it's something that you're very professional in, so-called professional in, something you do all the time, how in that particular situation that came out wrong? I mean, this is something that you do. You used to talking on TV, you used to talking to people. So by you coming out and saying what you're saying, that's how you felt. Sometimes in simple arguments, the truth come out. You know what I mean? The truth come out. And I believe that the truth came out. Because once again, he was also stating, he had kids that look up to him, and he had programs, he had mentor, he wouldn't want people to look at him like that. And everybody he really knows that he knows that he's a man of integrity. And I get it, I understand that, but you on live TV in front of millions of people. You have to use your word correctly. You understand? Like, this is not the first time that you did something that was suspect. That's another thing, Anybody can meet with anybody they want, but it was like when he met with Donald Trump, what was the purpose? Because nothing came out of that. Nothing came out like, well, I was talking about this. He said something, but, and things actually got done, right? That didn't happen. You even turned around yourself and stated that, you regret meeting with Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you've been doing lately. You try to sidestep it or you go back on them and you saying you regret, but this is your actions. This is what you do. This is how I feel that this type of person you are. Because it seems like when it doesn't go right for you, and I can almost guarantee if everybody was saluting Steve Harvey for that interview, he wouldn't apologize not one time. He wouldn't have took his situation back, he wouldn't have said nothing. Because he would have felt as though, this is how I feel, now I'm stand by it. But now that people is apologizing, now that people is all on him and basically on his ass, now he want to apologize and take back things. And it's like, bro, you can't do that because you said something in front of white people and in front of the world that just did sound stupid. You understand? Like, he looked real clownish by making a statement he have. And for you to be a person that's of your regards and you've been in this business for years, you shouldn't even have to say things like that. Like, I understand you losing your show from what I've heard, that this is probably his last season of his show. I understand that. But you're supposed to be, if you're a man of integrity, you stand. You're supposed to say the opposite. Like, what you said would just sound real weak. And I just feel as though Monique stayed the ground And I'm going to go a little bit further in this. You know, I see that we have a lot of this going on. You know what I mean? We have a lot of people that can't be themselves because they afraid they're going to lose money and this and that. And that's why we got to come with our black economics, black politics, everything. We got to start building from the ground up. So I want to make a video about something like that. And I think I'm going to make a video about something, you know, as far as the things that we need to focus more on. You understand? So that's just me. But yeah, Steve Harvey pretty much apologized, and I think it's BS, you ask me. So that's just something to think about. Thank you for taking the time out to watch your boy video. And I just want to say this also. I'm definitely working on, you know, making this channel better and bringing things. But right now, I'm just doing what I do. So holla at your boy, support your boy, tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know. So like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. It's your boy Frankie Hard Work. Be easy.